Hi, this is Mel from MelPinkJournals, and these are all the scrapbooking papers we decorated together. So this I did off camera. So I put on some pages you can write on, so like a collage. These are the other sides, just to show you. And I sawed around all the edges. The next thing I will do is just use my regular scissors, so nothing like this fancy scissors, because these are more for focal points for me. And I will just cut this scrapbooking paper to size. In this case, I could use some of these shapes which are already visible onto here, but maybe I will do this just to get started. So I don't watch out where I put which thing. I just cut out a few things. Okay, I think I will use these as cards, and then the others I will just cut apart randomly. And yes, I will cut apart right into my stitches, but they will not tear away. They will stay together. I wanted to tell you, they will not unravel, because it's not so easy to unravel some things. If you ever tried to unravel things you have sewn, you know what I mean. So I will just cut apart just randomly. And if they are not perfectly straight, as you can see here, it really doesn't matter. These will be journaling cards. I think I will cut this. Oh no, I will leave this as it is. Why not? Maybe going with this shape. Why not? Of course, you can use your metal ruler and your craft knife as well, but I will just use my scissors. Maybe create something like a longer journaling card over here. Something like this, and 2 journaling cards out of this. So, we could use this as just put on some papers to write on. Use this as a back and this as a front as well, putting on a focal point. But this would be the side to write on. Okay, it does not look if you can write on this properly, but I think it's totally fine. I really, really love how it turned out. Yes, really love this. Okay, we will go on with the other papers. So I try to get not too distracted. Maybe I will use this because this is a front. This says sometimes flying is not enough. I will keep this as the journaling card. I'm just randomly cutting some shapes and struggling with my English. Okay, here's a bit much of sewing. Maybe we will do something to here. This looks good. I try not to cut right into this thread. This is something I watch out for, but otherwise I don't watch out for anything. I want to have some smaller journaling cards or maybe tags. Okay, this is cool. I will stitch around the edges later. This is totally fine. As I said before, for me it's not important to have it in a perfect shape, so in a how do you call it, in a straight shape. Sorry, I'm a bit struggling for my words. With a straight shape. Yes, this looks good. And yes, you can write on this, maybe not a big text, but a little thing over here. And yes, you can write on this paper too. And I will just cut apart this, maybe like this. Okay. Next one, this was the one I did off camera. Oh, it's the same. Okay, let's try to cut it in another shape or other shapes. Maybe something like a card in this direction. Here I did a lot of sewing, so maybe I will just keep this as a bigger card. I really love this. And this could become 2 cards or tags. We will decide later. Oh, yes, 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 I love it. Okay, let's move on. Maybe something like this. Something like this and something like this. Oh, yes, 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 I like it. So the last one is this one. This is my favorite. Maybe not the back, but the front. Here's some writing. This is the right direction. I just try to look for the stitches to not cut right along the line, as a stitched line. Just because then it would unravel easier, but it's no big deal. You can just sew around again. So this would be a long card. This would be the place to write on, and this would be our front with a focal point on it later. Okay, really, really love this. Okay, this is something that's saying, spending today complaining about yesterday won't make tomorrow any better. I will keep this. And just create a card like this. Okay, this is a bit of a bigger card. And maybe some more smaller cards. Something like this, and maybe something like this again. Okay. This looks really good to me, so let's put them all around so that I have the backings to write on to see first. So, okay, this is the side. This I want to keep as a journaling card. This is a cool journaling card. This is a cool journaling card. It's really, really not straight. I like it. This would be a cool tag. So let's get off the edges here. So I want to create journaling cards and tags. Okay. It's this way. No, I will leave this as a journaling card. This is a journaling card. I think I want to create 2 tags out of it just because. And the writing does not have to go in this direction. I can just do it in this direction. Why not? So let's just cut off the edges like this to create some journaling cards, some tags in this case. Oops. Flip over the edge, put it down again, and then get rid of the other edge so that they look different, not different, but nearly the same. This could be a pocket maybe. I think I want to create a journaling card out of this just because I have the feeling of it. For no other reason. Just do what you like and what you feel. Okay, yes, this is better. This is the long journaling card. This is okay. Now I want to create another tag. I like both of it. I like journaling cards, I like tags. So I just go with the flow and do a bit of this and a bit of that. This is the front. This would be, no, a pocket would not be good because then you won't be able to see one of the sides. I wanted to I wanted you to be able to use both sides, so the front and the back. Another tag. Sometimes I use my tags or journaling cards even if I decorated both sides and create pockets out of them. When I have the feeling that it looks good, and it's totally fine, but I wanna create some more journaling cards to use from both sides. So one decorative side and one side you can write on. I don't know why, but I'm really in a tag mood right now. So I will just create some more tags if the shape is calling to me. This is a cool big journaling card. This is the longer journaling card. This is the journaling card, journaling card, journaling card. Just because of this, like a square shape, I don't like square tags. I like this. This could be nearly a A6 DIN A6 size. I like really much. This could be a tag again, just because sometimes I'm just eyeballing. Okay, it's a really wide tag. Okay, we will live with this. Oops. No, not onto the floor, into the bin. Journaling card. Journaling card, journaling card. Okay. The rest will be journaling cards. Okay. So now, let's see. I want to put something onto the sides you can write on, but I want to get on with the sides. I will put with the front sides. So let's just flip all the cards over to the front sides so that we know which one is the front side and maybe in which direction, if it is directional for me. Yes, I think we are nearly through, and I will saw around later. Yes, these are the front sides, so the good sides of the journaling cards. I did nothing to... Oh, someone is coming. Okay, it was a bit of chaos, and I did some more chaos, as you can see here. And we have to do sports in a few minutes, or our friend is coming in a few minutes, but maybe my wife will talk to her so I can craft a few minutes longer, because usually we talk something like half an hour and then we do the sports. So I pulled out some things, some leftover fabrics and laces. This is really thick. This I love. And some leftover pieces of, I don't know, some fabrics. Okay, maybe now our friend appears. I don't know. So I pulled out, these are laces too. I got them as a present from my mom. Oh, maybe these are some paper. Oh, cool! It's paper lace, and it's sticking on the back, so it's like a sticker. Sticking on the back, it's like a sticker. This was good, and it's feeling really smooth, really good. So I pulled out these things, these things I want to use, and I pulled out some, how do you call it, fuzzy cuts, some vintage fuzzy cuts. I thought which would go well with these cards. Not because I'm following a theme or something like this. I don't follow themes. I just do what I like. So I thought maybe I could glue on some of these fuzzy cuts. So, for example, this is a really long tag. I want to keep some of this writing. I don't want to cover it up all of it. Maybe I could put down something like this as a focal point. And I want to put down a bit of lace. Maybe I can use these laces. Okay, really like this. You can tear it, but not good. So let's see. Okay, maybe I will cut it apart the next time. I don't know if it's fabric or it's some kind of paper. I really don't know. I really don't know. I really like this. It's cool. Oh, this looks cool. So it's not this really much visible, just a little bit. Like it. So maybe this can live over here. Something at the bottom. Maybe a piece of this would be cool. In this case, just cutting. And pulling apart over here. Putting this onto here. It's so smooth. It's really soft. Okay, let's get rid of the backing. Not the backing, standing over part. The overlapping part. Okay, our friend is here, I think. So I have to go out of my craft room in a few minutes. What did I do? Something like this, something like over here. I'm thinking about inking the edges. I'm not sure right now. maybe something small, or maybe this over here, and then just something like this stamp over here. I have this fancy scissors. Let's see which one would be good. Maybe something like this, I don't know, to give this oh, it's a bit too big, to give this stamp a more stamp shape. Okay, this is a bit too much coming off, but anyway, I will just use this, why not? Okay, maybe not. And you can go really wild about putting on the things. I have this punched out shape left. I thought this would be cool, something over here to put on some writing, or maybe just a little leftover piece from this. Yes, I like this. Okay, I think I will finish 2 cards with you, and then I will go upstairs to do some yoga. So something like this, maybe just playing around a bit. It's not sticking out so much. I want to put something under, maybe a bit of this fabric. No, maybe a bit of this fabric. Yes, some fabric scissors. Bit of tearing, not tearing, fraying the edges. So like a little label. It's not standing out this much. Maybe I need a fabric which is a bit darker, something like this. This was an old curtain, and I sewed a bag out of it. I don't need any more. So I have really many of these things to reuse. Maybe something like this. Yes, this looks fine for me. And I need some glue, which will hold down our pieces we put together. Come on, glue. Some glue over here. Oops. Just putting this down, just putting some things together to decorate the front a bit. I'm not sure if I will sew around the pieces I put on by now, so I try to put them on so that they will stay in place by their own. Whoops. And of course you could sew around the edges before putting it down, before gluing it down, so that it looks sewn on, but you don't, or sewn on, but you don't have the sewing lines on the other side. I just wanted to get ready with some of these cards. Maybe I can put it down a bit, not so straight. Okay, and I'm not such a big fan of this card, to be honest. Maybe I can do something with it later. Right, I will try out a smaller card. I think it's because of the size of the card. Sometimes it's a bit difficult for me to... So this was my wife, so our friend appeared, and I told her I will come in a moment. Maybe sometimes it's a bit difficult for me to create such a big card, to be honest. Just to get on some focal points I like. So let's try out a bit of a smaller card. Smaller, 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 or maybe a tag. This is a smaller card. Oh, I have some small tags like these. So something like this would be cool, but I wanted to use some fabric as well. Maybe something like this. And a bit over here. Maybe something like this. I don't know, I'm not sure. No, don't like this. Oh, I have a bit of this lace left over, but this is perfect to put it right onto the top. This I will do later. I don't know if I will use this green, but then I will just sew it on. I really like this, but I have the feeling that there is a need of something under there. And I have some of these self-made fabric ruffles, but they are really, really thick, and I have really many thick journaling cards. I want to create some journaling cards that are not this thick. Maybe something like this would go well. I don't know where my scissors for my fabrics are in this shape, in this zigzag shape. This I love really much. Maybe I will put this onto here. Then I need something here. Maybe something not vintagey. Something like this. I'm a bit in a lazy mood right now. Or something like this maybe. And then I could sew this on. Okay, I think I will do this. Just cut this off straight. I will just glue this down. Why not? Sorry if my head was in the on the camera. I cannot think. I'm so tired. I cannot think. I think some yoga will be good for me and then going to bed. Because I cannot think straight, especially not in a language I don't speak at the daytime. Because I'm from Germany, I think you can hear it really well, my accent. But anyway, we are not here to talk about accents, but to create some journaling junk journal ephemera. So let's put this down. I'm not such a big fan of these glue things over here. It would have been better to wipe it off with my finger to smoosh it out. Maybe I can put something on. Maybe a bit of this lacy thing again. Something else. I have this little cut out. No. And this tiny cut out. Maybe this. No, I don't know. I don't know what to put on. I think maybe a tiny bit, a tiny bit of no. Oh, I'm not sure. Oh, this would look cool. Okay, I like this. I will put on this. Why not? Just need a bit of glue. Oops. Maybe I will sew this on later, but I think with the glue it will stay in place as good as needed. So this will not so much come through. Okay, this looks good for me. So then I will put on maybe only a bit of this, only at the top, only as a little tap, a tap on the tag. I think I will do this. So I will leave this as it is, do it later. Maybe we can do something with this tag. Let's zoom in a bit. Okay, and focus. Just playing around with the smartphone I bought from the neighbor, and I think I will buy it from him because he for him it's a bit too big, and he got another smartphone, a used smartphone, which is a bit smaller. So we decided I try this out, and I think I will buy it from him because I think I really love it. I really like it. I really like the size, and I think this will become my new smartphone. This is cool. This I like. I have two of these, but I don't have these small things, only a bit bigger. This is cool too. Okay, I will go with this for the moment. But I really have the feeling of the need to put something under. Maybe something like this. Yes, why not? Okay, cut it off. Fray the edges a bit. Oops. Then put on some glue. Come on, glue it right into the middle. Maybe smoosh it out a bit with your finger. Put on your fabric. This will stay in place. Then put on some, I think, oops, it's a bit of a chaotic video. I will put on this, and something here. Maybe this would look cool, or just a little piece of paper, or maybe just a bit of this white. Yes, I think I will use a bit of this fabric. I don't know what it is. I think something like, not cotton, maybe calico. Could be calico. Don't know what the other word is. So I will saw this down here. I thought to put something over here. Maybe just a bit of this paper. This is too white. You need only a bit of it. Something like this. Maybe something like this. Or do we have something else we want to use? No, I think I will put on this. Why not? I will just glue it on. Just make a decision. So just glue this on. Right onto here, right onto the edge. Why not? Just to try to balance the tab out a bit. Because I have the feeling that it has not only to have a focal point, but something more, so a bit of a layered thing. So this is enough. Okay. Let's just put on our focal point, trying to glue it on very well. Maybe it would be good to stay in frame. Okay, this video is nearly 30 minutes long. So I think it's fine for now. Okay, this looks not too bad, I think. If this will not stay in place, I will go around with my sewing machine anyway. But I try to make this focal points to stay in place without sewing them on. And then I will sew on this little tab onto the tag. And that's it for this tag. The back side looks like this. Maybe I will put something on just to break the page a bit. Maybe a tiny bit of this lace. This would look cool, so let's just use this. Don't know if I can remove this. Okay. Maybe just a bit over here. I'm not a big fan of white, so the color white, because I love everything which is colorful. What is colorful? Oh, sorry, my English is really bad today. But in this case, I think this white gives a good, how do I call it before? Balance. I think it gives a good balance, and you're not able to see this white so good, but it feels really good. Yes, I think then it's ready. Maybe I will go around the edges and ink the edges a bit. So this is the back side of the tag with a tab. And this is the front side. Yes, I like this really much. And this is the other one recreated. Oh, let's just zoom out a bit. I don't know if I'm so happy with this. We will find out later. And this is the third one. I think I will put something onto the back as well. Maybe something over here or something, a little image. Let's just try out some things. I have this image, for example. Yes, why not? I like it over here. And then I want to put on something like this as a tab on the tag. So I will sew this on, letting it stand out a bit. And then putting, whoops, gluing this onto the back side just to give it a little bit of extra something. Maybe over here or over here or over here, because we have something here. But I liked it here the best, I think. We will find out later. So this is it for today's chaotic video. So now I try to get myself ready for sports, and then I will be back in a few days for you, a few hours maybe, only a few minutes, and a few days for me, because it's Friday today, and on Saturday and Sunday I have to do something else, and then I have to go back to work. So thanks for watching, thanks for staying with me, even with my bad English today. I'm really trying to get it, to make it better, to speak a better English, and stay tuned for the next creating videos, junk journal videos, and some bullet journal videos as well. Thanks for watching, like and subscribe. Bye, until next time.